Yo, it's L. Before we start the video, let's take a few seconds to see what I got off the amiibos. Hopefully I get something good. Wow, I mean that is good, I'll take it. Or there's easier, more efficient ways to do it. Hey! Nice! Do I have one? Well, that was all the good stuff I got off the amiibos. Let's start the video. Alright, Spider L, Spider-Man Sweater Man back in here. Wearing a Batman shirt. So that's good. So I was doing the amiibo stuff. As you can see, there's like a trail of treasure chests. I came back here and I saw this. Not you. I love the planes. She loves the planes. So that means if this was Magic the Gathering, she would play mono white. Yeah, I'll buy. What do you got? Carrots. Cover more hearts. I was hoping she'd have something where it's just like, oh, something I could use to make temporary stamina, but I guess not. So this was a guy in the previous game. He's got the red dot. Oh, bubble gems. Yo, what's that? That looks pretty cool. Gobbling down many at once. Yeah, I don't want that. That sucks. Okay. So what happened was we left off at the Zora's Domain. I came back to Lookout Landing to do the amiibo stuff. I talked to the Hudson guy to do the construction on the Rito Bridge. And I talked to some of the Zoras here because they had the red dot, the exclamation mark thing about missions, like side missions. So one was for the Greaves, for the Zora armor. Let's see if I could find it here. No? Yeah, here. No. Yeah, so secret treasure under the great fish. I don't know what that really means. What secret's within? Okay, so let's start here. The Zora Greaves should be able to access the ancient Zora waterworks from the reserve. So they want me to go here, which is doable, but can I just go? I was hoping to just drop in from the temple, you know what I mean? Yeah, let's do it. Let's try it. Let's have some real fun. So yeah, that water temple actually wasn't that bad. So we all know water temples in Zelda games can be a bit tedious, annoying. I know I mentioned it before. The one in Ocarina of Time, I didn't really find that bad. But I do remember that one room where you lift it up. It's like the center room and there's a key underneath the floor or whatever it was. I remember that one part. I was like, oh, like it took me a bit to try to find it. Not really explaining it that well. Like if you've never played Ocarina of Time, in the water temple, there's like 3 floors. And so what you want to do is you basically go to every room that you can, and then you can adjust the water level. But yeah, if you haven't really done it before, it's annoying. So I'm not going to drop down exactly from here. Yeah, I forgot about this moon gravity stuff. Oh, wait. Oh ho! Lucky random treasure chest, I'll take it. Oh, it's already fused though, right? So I can't fuse it with something else. So I'm just looking at this. Fierce Deity Sword. Big Goron Sword. I got 3 of those and a Big Goron Sword. And I got the Dust Claymore. Now we'll leave that there for now. So now we go this way. Oh, he didn't charge up. I should have let him charge. I'm not really that far. I think it's what, like longitude? I'm not really that far from it. But latitude I am. Oh, I thought he could like spin around. This is like a huge drop. So I am supposed to go into here? Yo, like, video game logic, any height, doesn't matter. Just land in water and you're good. Alrighty then. So I know I was in here before, but apparently I didn't get the Greaves. But what I do want to do is try to get out of this water. Look around, see if there's anything I could probably grab. So yeah, so I missed it in here. Like, there's no way these are the Greaves right there. Like, I feel like they wouldn't have just made it like they're just randomly like right here. Oh. Is that better than my sword? You know what? It's better than my weapon. Compendium. I know I'm going to have to 100% that. I was thinking about doing a new file in Breath of the Wild to 100% it because I lost track of what Korok seeds I have, but it's probably less time to just try to go through all of them than it would be to like start over, do everything again. Nope. This is what I want. Trying to see. So I missed, when I was in here last, I missed getting them. Well, I know I'm going to have to break everything open. But where could the Zora Greaves be? Wait, where's Homegirl? There she is. Oh, I was going to use her to break this open, but... Ascend. Yeah, it doesn't really look like there's anything over there. It's like I already did the water thing here before, though. I don't understand. So this is below a lake, but there's no water in here? Ah, cool. And I don't believe that guy was there last time either. That Zora. I really hate that, like, trying to climb up slippery stuff. And of course, I can't just stand on rocks to try to get up. I've tried that before. Yeah, that's annoying. Doesn't look like there's anything up there, but if I'm missing... Yeah, there's nothing up there. I keep forgetting that, like, you can't climb anything in here. You need that certain frog suit or whatever it was. No, that's locked. There's like a little cave off to the side there. I know I went in that part before. That center thing, I don't really know what that is. Yeah, last time I was here, I had that super long bridge. Where's Riju? Not you. I don't want you. You're just a bird. Oh, what? Oh, I thought I was far away enough from it. You. We're gonna need you. Now. Come on, man. We got this. No, we don't. Before I get frozen. Wow. Like, this is just annoying because it's just gonna take forever to... And the ice, like, follows me, apparently. Ooh. Stays cold. Oh, you can cook it. Oh, who knows? Maybe I attach it to like an arrow. Zora's shield. Nah. I was gonna say, I don't think I have a picture of this Zora sword. And I have a picture of the shield. I remember taking a picture of that. Did I go this way before? I don't believe I did. Where's homegirl? She does mad damage. Come on. Come on. We got that. And that's all that was in here? Well, I believe so. Oh, come on, man. I just want those boots, man. Is that such a crime? Now, I wonder how the Zora boots work in this game. I don't think they're going to act like the iron boots in Ocarina of Time. That'd be cool, but... yeah, this is a bit of a head scratcher. How do I get up there? How do I... what do I do to get these boots? So now I can't really climb anything. Oh! Yay, isn't that fun? Isn't that great? It's annoying too how like I like Ascend. I know I always forget about the ability, but it doesn't seem to. You can't climb up. You know what? I'm really that not being able to climb slippery stuff. Like I get it, but it's like that was in the last game when it rained, and let's just get over it. So I'm looking for the Zora Greaves and Tears of the Kingdom. I'm just trying to think, like, just looking something up real quick. You go in the whirlpool. Dig through the hole at the bottom of the waterworks to find a stone talus. You look for a cave. What? I am so confused. So I have to dig through a hole here? Huh. Well, I guess I would have ended up finding this anyways, because I was walking in that direction. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Well, I didn't notice this spot before, so the Greaves are probably in here. And if there's a talus, I'll fight it. Do I have like a burner weapon I could use on that? Your Flux Core 1 pounder is badly damaged. Ooh, palm flower. No, yes. I was gonna say I don't think I got it at first, but I did. Cool. Oh, is this gonna be because I can't? I was about to say because I can't climb out because it's slippery. I'm just gonna drown in a puddle. Hey, that's probably it right there. Judging by that music, the talus is alive. Yeah, nice. It just make you swim faster. They're not like iron boots. I'm not afraid of a stone talus. Okay, no one cares about you. You. Oh, he got me good, he did. Yo. Oh, careful. I don't really have the energy to run up. Come on. Why can't I climb him? Oh, because he's slippery. And for some weird reason, Riju just keeps deactivating on me. Ow. You know what? Wait for him to attack. It's just... I pressed pause. Now I gotta go down here and grab the boots again. I know I need better defense. Enhancing armor, like, thanks. Just, I don't know. Well, I got the boots. Where am I now? I'm right here. Okay, can you just keep your charge? No, I guess because we just ran through that water. Like, it's not that fighting him is difficult. The problem is, like, I can't do the strategy that I want. Because for whatever reason, like, Riju... And you know what? I don't want Sidon on my team right now. And Tulin's just gonna get on away for now. Ooh. Nice. Homegirl and I make a pretty good team. I got no weapon, but I do have a Zora sword now. I hate when I miss it because that's just gonna waste my durability now. Come on, come at me. Ho ho. If you had eyes, you could have hit me. Come on, come on. Got him. No! What a miss. Hey, you suck. Riju. Oh, it's because she's got... Oh! How did that kill me? One more time, one more time. So the other attacks did less damage. I don't know. Apparently the game just fluctuates in damage. Ew. The freaks are back on my team. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna use Sidon a whole lot. I don't think that I'm going to, at least. Do I still have that annoying weapon? Yeah. No, I'm not gonna waste that. Huh. Riju, come back. No, 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 that's not where I wanted to be. Too bad you can't set her to just, like, not run around. To just be like, just stand still. Ooh. Or, like, to have her always just charge. I guess that would be annoying. I'm gonna slip right off, aren't I? Yep. Riju. Sorry. I don't mean to keep pausing it. Is it Riju? It is Riju. Ooh. I thought I was gonna get both of us. I was definitely not expecting to be able to team up with, like, a Gerudo in this game. But it's honestly, it's pretty cool. Like, she's really helpful. Or at least for, I guess, my play style. Like, and Bird Brains is pretty good too. Tulin? Birdcage, whatever his name is. Yo, look at that. I don't know what those things do. Like... what? Oh, I clicked auto build. That made my weapon a whole lot stronger. Why did I put that on armor before? The answer is because I'm dumb. Yay, an arrow. Just seeing if there's anything else down here worth grabbing. Rock salt. Is there anything else in this little room over here? Anything? Or little room, I guess it's, no, we got that. We came in from, I believe, over there. Yeah, and then I ran around there. Just trying to see if there's anything of interest. No. Might as well grab that glowing thing. Also, before we move on, I did want to see this by set. I want to see what I have. So, like, that's nonsense. I have the Hylian stuff. I'm missing the Zora cap. I got that. Missing some of the related pieces. Okay, it looks like I got the helms off the amiibos. I have the tunic of... I have a full awakening set, so Link's Awakening. Cap of the hero would be the, like the old school Legend of Zelda. Cap of Time, obviously, Ocarina of Time. Wind Waker, looks like I'm missing the tunic. I have a full Twilight. I have the pants from Skyward Sword. See, you can do bows by strength, shield by strength, but not weapons. That annoys me. And food, like a fuse attack power is cool. Most use is really cool too, I'm not gonna lie. type, and then this, yeah, this just effect. Whoa, 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 what? I know, like, my webcam's cutting this off, but, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hearts currently? I have 14 hearts. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It goes 20 across? Wowzers. Oh, is this an unfinished shrine? Well, let's see what this is. So, here's where you're gonna get mad. No, here's the thing. We gotta head to Death Mountain, wherever the Gorons are, whatever it's called. We gotta head there. I have 2 light blessings. Oh. I don't know if I want to try to find the other Zora thing. Oh, that's why it's not complete. Just trying to think if it's worth it to make a boat. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I haven't really done a lot of making stuff. And I don't know why I said it like that. And like, oh, William Shatner overacting. Do I have one of the steering platforms? I do not. I don't really want to waste one of those, though. You know what I mean? Ah, I turned off Tulin's assistance. That's not good. Yeah, I forgot. Where's Chicken Little? Why is Link like... Why is he not climbing? There we go. That's so weird. Heal up. So I'm guessing wherever that light was pointing should be somewhere over here. Oh, it's all the way in Terrytown. No. Yeah, I need to find if there is armor or something that doesn't make your stamina drain. And I know I've been pretty vocal before about... Like, it's cool and stuff, but I just feel it's running its... Like, it's ran its course. Like, in the next Zelda game, I definitely don't want to see stamina again. Like, I get it and all that, but it's just ridiculous because it just drains, like, instantaneously. Like, you run what, like 20 feet and it's gone? And I've upgraded it twice, and I feel like I'd rather see... I don't know. It's sort of the same thing. I was going to say changing it from you just get more to it runs out less, because in a way that's sort of the same. But like, I'm just tired of dealing with stamina, like running. It's like Skyrim and all that. Like, it's a video game. Let me run. Like, honestly, like, I know it's like, oh, it's just a video game, we shouldn't get mad and stuff, but it's like, no, like, it's still a pain. Like, what's the problem with just letting me run? It's a Zelda game, it's an adventure game, like, it's like in GTA 4, where it's like, you can just die from falling off the sidewalk wrong and stuff, and I'm like, this is just dumb. And then it's like, oh, in the San Andreas, you could, like, fall out of a plane, and if you did the ambulance missions, you'd have enough health to survive. And people are like, well, that's not realistic. It's like, it's a video game. You're like, I don't know. GTA was a series for me where I played 1 and 2, and they weren't great games. They weren't bad games, but they were. I don't feel they were anything like, yo, you got to go back and play this. And then probably got to go find this guy. 3 was a lot of fun. I actually never played the story in GTA 3. My stepbrother and I, we used to play it a lot on the computer, I remember, and we mostly would just screw around. I think he did try to do the story once. I do remember him playing a few missions, but it was just a lot more fun just goofing off. And then Vice City was my favorite. I did like San Andreas. 4, I didn't think it was as good as San Andreas. 5, I didn't like GTA 5 really. And everyone's like, oh, you gotta play online, you gotta play online. I was like, well then that's GTA Online, you know what I mean? They even separated it. I think later they just released it where you don't even need GTA 5 to play GTA Online. And then Rockstar's gonna be like, oh yeah, we're gonna release a whole bunch of stuff for single player, and then they never did. Oh, is this not a... There's no shops? I guess you really gotta get this town set up first. Yo, I need that. Give me it. Sure. I have 3,800. Fine, how much? Sure. There's a bit of pain, but... Like, all this for a shrine? Like, come on now. Sure, just give me the thing. You guys are lucky this isn't a Bethesda game, because I would have just taken it. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Skyrim is better than any Grand Theft Auto game ever made. That's right. Hot take. I don't know, GTA I feel like is one of those things where like you can't say anything bad about it because everyone's like, oh no, it's the greatest, we all love it, this and that, but most of those people probably what? They only really love GTA 5. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take these planks, I'm going to make a boat. Can you just like fall over? Thank you. I know I could probably just use one of these, but I don't know if the stone's going to weigh it down. Is that marked? It is marked. Yeah, so this video, we'll do some extra stuff before we head over to the Gorons. Yeah, the auto build, that's funny. How often am I going to have planks of like the Hudson guys? Behold, this is my man boat. Oh yeah, look at that. My little man boat. Now, will it boat? Just threw on some rocks. Okay. Attempt number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Can I Make This Into a Boat? I mean, it's boating. It's floating. It's technically a bit underwater. I don't want to attach a fan to it. I was going to, but the fan's going to weigh it down. So we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. The old-fashioned way being the annoying way. But what if I were to just get fast food and disguise it as my own cooking? No. No, it's delightfully devilish, Seymour. Or whatever the quote is. And if I put a fan on this, it's not going to go straight, is it? No. You know what, though? I don't care. Let's make sure it's facing the right way. No. Oh, what just... Whoa, that's not good. That is not good at all. Is that annoying crystal? This really sucks. Well, it's my fault for using a man boat. I've got an even better idea. Now, well, it was a terrible idea. I was just trying to make like a boat just for me, just for Link to use. Now I'm gonna drown in the water, so that's gonna be fun. Like, this is just ridiculous. So if I use one of those stone birds I have, it's just everything's gonna sink. This is just annoying because it's just tedious. Like, what are you honestly supposed to do for this part? Well, I guess I don't really need that. Or is that just gonna sink? I'm gonna drown. Unless I can somehow stand on that and then... This is really annoying. And it's like I'm already invested a couple minutes into this, so... Like, I like this game, but I hate moments like this where it's just... where you start to see the cracks. So you can't... like, this game isn't really consistent on what really is floatable and stuff. Like, this is, but... like, you make boats before out of heavier stuff. And I can't really put this below, because then I will just pull it, right? I can't really use this as steer. Stop. So this seems to be working a little bit better. And like the grabbing, like trying to grab stuff is annoying too in this game because it's I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes it feels like some objects are close enough that you can grab but you can't, and then some stuff it seems like it's too far away. Like this, like I can't grab that from here, but like why? It's not really that far. I guess I'll put that there for now. Are you kidding me? It's like, it's just so time consuming and ridiculous. Okay, so I can sort of get this going now. No, no, no! Are you kidding me? Wow. And then I'm gonna slip, right? Just waiting for it so I can just drown in the water. That's gonna be so much fun. Of course it doesn't work. I'm like, I just can't believe this. Like, this is just ridiculous. And then now I'm gonna drown. And now I lose that, right? Because I can't grab it. What a waste of time. What a waste of time. Like, honestly, if someone knows what to do for that point, I'm all ears. That was frustrating. Just spent like half the video so far doing that. And then where's the town? It's over that way. Maybe there was boating equipment there that I didn't see. I was about to say that thing's gonna destroy me. Already have a picture of it? Joke's on you. You can't destroy me. Because I'm gonna run away. You have wings. Like, you seriously can't oh, actually he does have wings. And there's a lightning storm. He can absolutely chase me. I decided not to. That's good for me. Oh, I gotta go back to that stupid town. Hopefully I don't slip here and then just fall down to my death. Okay, I'm gonna look around the town to see if there's anything I could actually make into a boat. Because it's like I just don't want to give up, but at the same time, like, I want to make sure I do it right. That was just dumb, though. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. That was frustrating. I probably can't get this Korok seed because it probably involves climbing in the water or something. Not bad. I got 7. Maybe I should just go for that shrine? I don't know. Let's just try this one again. I know it was a bit frustrating, but if I can at least find the right stuff to make a boat, like, there's got to be wood. Now, I'm not gonna make another man boat. It's just a sleeping Goron. So we learned our lessons with the man boats. Because if I accidentally whack it, it's going to break. I wasted a fan, so that's always good. Oh, if I break that wood off, though, then the whole thing's going to go... It's going to be destroyed. Oh, I don't want any more of those stupid boats. Or the... Sorry. Are they selling clothing here? No. Like, not being able to climb in the rain, I know, I get it, everyone loves it, but it's like, I'm over it. Oh, get the suit that you have to figure out is in this game. Like, if I didn't know it was in here, how would I have figured it out? But I guess, too, the games now, it's made like, they know that everyone's just gonna look stuff up. Nope. Like, this is just dumb. Like, you can't really move this stuff too close, too far. And I'm just gonna make just a big boat. Or just some large sort of plank. So I'm hoping that this works. Gonna build myself a little boat. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna grab some other pieces. I'm gonna try something that I hope works. So let's take these. Let's attach them. Just to make it a bit easier to carry. And now, actually, let's do it like this. Because you know how sometimes it sort of goes down a little bit? Like it sinks a bit? That's what I want to try to avoid. I feel like all this might make it too heavy, but again, I'm not an engineer. I'm just thinking this may or may not work. But, you know, that's also I don't want to say that I wasted time in this video because it's like I'm learning. That's not what is not supposed to go like that. But why can't I attach it? Oh, it's got to be like in the middle, apparently. Okay. Clearly, that was not the intent. Well, just... Nope. Now, what to do with this stuff, though? If I even really need it. Yeah, probably don't need it. I hate when I rotate it incorrectly. Now I gotta make sure that, like, everything is on correctly. And that I don't accidentally hit the wood. Okay, it's something. Ugh. Okay, it looks like we're in business. So yeah, see how it does still sink a little bit? What do you mean you don't have a sword? It's because you make bad life decisions. Yeah, see, now we're going. Now, if I can only turn it. And I cannot. Whoop. I was gonna say, we may not need to turn, though. Like, I think I got it now, so... It looks like it does go a little bit to the left. But that's fine, because... As long as we... As long as I basically end up somewhere where I can get onto a ledge... Like the stuff sticking out of the water there. If I can get to a point like that... Then I can sort of adjust the angle. This isn't gonna make us go. Nope. Now are we in the water? Not again! We're gonna hit that wall, and then who knows what's gonna happen now. No, that still is getting us to go forward. Yeah, a bit too much, though. So... Oh, I can't grab onto here anymore. Oh, man, like, seriously? I was hoping because I took that off that, yeah, see, it's still like, it's still gonna sink. Yeah, I'm not too excited about this. So I gotta sort of remake my boat now. Let's just attach that to this. It's like, this is just frustrating. Sure. Well, it's time to jump ship. No, it's not, because I have to redirect this one. Oh, come on. Seems like there's a breeze coming in, possibly. Can I just, like, stick that on its side? Hopefully that would balance it a little bit more. Okay. I can't really steer this. But I believe this is it. I believe we're good now. No. Whatever. As long as it's in that general area. Come on. I made it so far. I really hope that the inside of this shrine is a lot harder than trying to get into it. I don't know what I just said. I hope the shrine is a lot easier to do than it is to get to. Now I gotta pee. Yeah, I might take just a quick bathroom break. Yeah. Unless this is just a really fast one. Luckily it is. I could probably hold it for another minute or so. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright, so we got the stuff. Figured out some boating. Oh, man. Yeah, the urge just really hit me. Okay. Well, we'll explore a little bit more next time. And so until then, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.